Hey, what's going on guys? Eric here from Eric and Myles, and today I'm going to be talking to you about why the Sony A7II is still worth it in 2020. Alright, so I'm going to go through some pros and cons of this camera, and then at the end I'll explain why it's worth it. So first we're going to go through some pros. The first one is Embodied image stabilization. Before this I owned the Sony A7, which had no embodied image stabilization, and going from that to this made a world of difference. Pairing that with an image stabilized lens is just like, it's almost like having a mini gimbal on your camera at all times. You can see I'm holding it handheld. I'll even put some shake in there on purpose. That is the first one, is the embodied image stabilization. It is so nice to have that when you're vlogging, you know, like this. When you're vlogging and you're walking around, your hand is shaking, it makes that so much better. So you don't have to worry about all of that all the time. Like before, I only had the Rokinon 14mm 2.8 and I'd vlog on that. It worked, but you got a lot of shaky footage. So yeah, the first one is image stabilization. The second is its codecs. It shoots in XAVC HD, which is just a lot better codec than AVC HD. I've done a lot of research since the past. I said you couldn't see a difference, but when you apply LUTs and such, that makes a world of difference. It does take a little bit more memory, but that is because it needs that to take in more information so you can apply LUTs and color grade it a lot better. As you can see, I'm displaying some shots up here that I got with it. Those are all on XAVC HD. And that brings us into our third pro, which is the color profiles. This can shoot in flat, it can shoot in C-Log, and that is really good. I don't use it that much, but for people that do, like filmmakers, that's amazing for this price. Flat color profiles are just really good for color grading. The fourth, of course, is the price. It is not the cheapest camera out there, but for what it is, what it offers, it is one of the best priced cameras for all of it that it offers. I believe new you can get this for $899, and used you can buy it to about, I want to say you can buy it for like I want to say you could probably find it for $700. I got mine new for $800, but that was because it was on sale. So yeah, that is the third reason, is a price. If this is still too expensive though, you can go to the Sony A7. I used to own that and I have a ton of videos out about it. It's just an amazing camera for $450. Now the fifth reason is its full frame. So this camera shoots 35mm full frame, and that's just really cool. I used to shoot on APS-C, but now that I went full frame, I don't think I'll ever go back to APS-C. When I'm shooting on a 16-35 on this is my 16-35 by the way. When I'm shooting 16-35, if I were shooting a 16-35 with my APS-C, which I believe the equivalent is a 10 to 24, you can just notice the spacing, the compressions is a lot different. So that is all about the camera body, but now we're going to go into image quality. The photo quality of this is amazing. I love it. I shot on the A7 before this, and I went to this, and you can just tell the difference right away. Here I'm displaying some shots I got with this. I don't know how to explain it other than it's really, really good. The image quality is unreal. It shoots 24.2 megapixels on a full frame camera, so that's pretty darn good. 24 is more than I need. I don't think I'll ever buy the A7R, because what the heck am I gonna do with 64 megapixels? I don't crop into this big. So yeah, 24 is more than enough for me. I got some really great images out of this too. And now the video quality is just unreal. Like I said, the codecs make it so much better. So XAVC color grade that or put a LUT on it and it looks amazing. I've shot multiple weddings on this. I've shot hundreds of videos on this, a ton of vlogs on this. I haven't been vlogging recently just because I haven't been able to go out. If you saw outside right now, you'd understand why. There's 2 feet of snow outside. So that's all it for the pros. So now we're gonna get into the cons. So there aren't many cons, but like every camera, there are cons for this. And the first one isn't really a con for me, but I can see why it would be for a lot of people. and that is it does not shoot 4K. So 4K, I haven't really gotten into shooting yet, but I understand why a lot of people have. I just like shooting 1080p. It's a lot easier on my computer, even though my computer can handle 4K. It's just a lot better for editing time is 1080, and I don't really notice a difference unless I'm on like a ginormous screen, which I never really am. No 4K, I can understand why it's a con to some people, but it's not to me. Another con is the EVF is not very accurate. I was shooting using only the EVF for a while, and the lighting inside the EVF, it makes everything way brighter than it is. So when you shoot it on the EVF, you always have to come back out to look at it on the live view because the EVF just makes it way brighter. So sometimes I think I'm exposed and I take the photo and I look at it and I'm like, holy crap, that's way underexposed. So yeah, that's a really big con for me. You can adjust that in here, but even when you do adjust it to less light, it just still shows up lighter. So those are two cons. The other is there are not many lenses out for it yet. It's an FE mount, so it is getting more and more popular, but right now there aren't very many selections. Like right now it's just Sony, Tamron, and Sigma that are making lens consistently. There are some other lenses out there that are just like third-party off brands that I've done reviews, and some of them are really good, but some of them are also not very good. I've been trying to stick just to native Sony lenses. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Consider sharing with a friend if you thought it was cool or helpful. Check out some of our other videos. I got some other ones about the Sony A7II. And I'll see you guys next time.
At a Clippers game on the court side, watch a nigga shoot like a 4-5. They mad at me too, I got more fire. Why these bitches see